Volker now, former U.S. Special Representative for Ukraine negotiations during President Trump's first term. Great to have you here, sir. What goes through your mind as you think about this conversation between these two men tomorrow, and what is at stake?
Well, I think the first thing is that Ukraine has agreed to offer an immediate ceasefire, and that this would last 30 days and work towards agreeing a deal. And Putin has rejected an immediate ceasefire so far. He has said that in order to have any ceasefire, he needs to have X, Y, and Z additional things. So Ukraine has basically accepted President Trump's proposal, and Russia so far has not. So when we have this conversation tomorrow, I think that's the first question for President Putin. Is he also prepared, as Ukraine is, to have an immediate ceasefire to stop the carnage, stop the killing, as President Trump consistently says that he wants to see? Or if not, if he starts making additional demands about territory that he wants to have that he hasn't yet taken from Ukraine, about a permanent neutral status, about a change of government or elections in Ukraine, even though it's under conditions of warfare. These are all things that are distractions and meant to get us chasing them and us pressuring Ukraine rather than keeping the pressure on Putin to stop the war. So those are the stakes in the phone call, and we'll have to see how it plays out.
Well, we know that, just put this map up super quickly, this is the new Russia that Russia has imagined, which is a lot more territory than what they currently occupy. They've also said they want to restrict the size of the military force in Ukraine. And Europe has pointed out that they don't have, the ability to do that. This is a sovereign country. So we'll see what happens when President Trump and Vladimir Putin get on the phone tomorrow. We know President Trump's talked about a lot of tools that he has in his basket here for this negotiation. So we'll see where it goes. Kurt Volker, former ambassador, thank you very much. Always good to see you, sir.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.